Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. We're glad to get spooky with you tonight. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Spurs going up against the Bulls. Along with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. So, Clark, this season is really only just getting started. Think these teams are all coming together well?
More or less, that's the case. I mean, things are clicking better for some than others. That's normal and expected. But we've got a lot of time for squads to coalesce and figure their stuff out.
Now, here's Longley. Pippen finds Jordan. Outside Harper. Here's Longley. Robinson with the block. There's Del Negro. Johnson, the pass to Robinson. Rebound by Pippen. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with San Antonio's head coach. They know they'll be up against a defensive monster in Scottie Pippen. I asked Coach about the adjustments they'll need to make, and he said, we can't throw sloppy passes. Anything that's telegraphed or hangs in the air, that's 2 points the other way against Scottie. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Now here's Rodman. Back to Pippen. To the paint. Here's Jordan.
You can't let Jordan get this close to the rim. When you do this, you're making things easy for him.
Johnson, the pass to Del Negro. Here is Elliott. To the inside. Harper with the steal. Shoots over Johnson. And David Robinson pulls it down.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look. But he had the space and is capable of making it.
Oh, that's blocked.
Not always easy to get a shot around a guy of Longley's stature. He uses his length to get all over it for a block.
Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, that's a quality look for him. Probably surprised himself with that miss.
Yeah, the defense can't continue to give him that shot and expect the same results.
Now, here's Pippen. Over Anderson. And that one's good by Pippen.
Boy, he was locked in on that shot. The defense right in his face, but Pippen still able to knock it down.
Johnson, the pass to Elliott. Here's Del Negro. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Not that hard to spot an illegal screen.
Most of the time, an easy call for the officials.
Chicago leading by 4. Open for 3. The rebound by Anderson. The Spurs have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Johnson, the pass to Anderson. Now here is Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Longley. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
Here's Pippen. Pippen missing again. Pippen's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Harper against Johnson. Pass to Del Negro. Here's Elliott. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And I'm sure he's surprised that one didn't go down.
Well, he's not going to make every shot, but you expect him to make these.
Jordan and the Bulls with another miss. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Orlando.
They found all kinds of ways, guys, to force turnovers, and when they did, they capitalized on them.
A huge reason why they were successful. No question. I like how aggressive they were on defense, putting a ton of pressure on us.
And Jordan throws it down.
Once he gets going, cutting off Jordan can seem impossible. He's just so quick and so strong.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Get loud. You're going to
And here is Johnson. Nothing on the board. Del Negro with a screen on Pippen. Elliott kicks to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Del Negro. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Pippen against Elliott. Pippen, the pass.
There it is right there in front of you. Jordan going to work and dunking it like only he can.
Here's Del Negro. 12 points his last outing.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass. Boy, Del Negro plays with a lot of confidence and good at spacing the floor, and he's a reliable scorer.
And he makes both free throws. The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Longley. Elliott against Pippen. Inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And they're pressing their advantage here, looking to extend this lead.
Not content to rest on their laurels. They'll continue to attack.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Elliott. Here's Del Negro. 6 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And the rejection by Pippen.
Pippen's defensive instincts are superb. He reads and reacts in an instant.
San Antonio trails by 10. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Robinson misses.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
In the corner, it's Jordan. To the left side wing. Rodman sets the screen for Harper. Clock at 4. Robinson with the block.
Well, you can't go up weak around David Robinson. You're just begging to have your shot sent back.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Jordan. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense, but on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Person's checked in for Elliott. Williams comes in for Del Negro. And Alexander subbed in for Johnson.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
Now here's Jordan. 12 points for him. Pass to Rodman. And here is Jordan. Now Harper. Shot from the low block. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Go right into the foul. Very courageous play from Harper.
For Chicago, they had started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Harper.
Boy, you get so much game from a guy like Ron Harper. Passing, scoring, defending, rebounding. He really is a guy who can do everything for his team.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Get loud for your San Antonio Monsters.
Wennington, he's checked in for Luke Longley. And the Spurs with possession. It's a 14-point game. Alexander passes to Person. Hands it from downtown.
Knocking it down from range. Person is so comfortable taking these shots.
Harper kicks to Rodman. Rodman with a screen on Williams. Short. Rodman passes to Wennington. Rodman dishes to Harper. Now here's Kukoc. Over Williams. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 14 points for the game.
We've seen this from Jordan before. He lurks around the offensive glass.
San Antonio trails by 13. Pass to Purdue. Outside Williams. Here's Person. And here's Anderson. 5 on the clock. Person no good. Kukoc against Anderson. Rodman kicks to Kukoc. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
Trying to grab hold of that momentum right here.
Well, that play right there, that'll fire up your teammates.
Hey, they're still competing.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 14. Harper the pass to Jordan. They grabbed their own miss. Another shot. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Such a gritty player. Love seeing Harper hit the offensive glass and be rewarded.
Pass to Person. Chicago grabs the miss. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
You know, we see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, they split.
It's a game I've had circled on the calendar for a while. I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this season.
And the Spurs with possession after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jordan. And they get it back.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for your Spurs.
And the first one at the line is good. San Antonio making a switch here. Elliott's checked in. Bushler's checked in for the Bulls. Brown comes in for Harper. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
Brown finds Rodman. Here's Bushler. Bulls moving the ball around. Kukoc can't get it to go.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Just owning that painted area. I guess the motto is do it till they stop it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Steve Kerr's checked in for Chicago. Kukoc pass to Bushler. Kukoc is screen on Williams. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 16.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
That was a really solid first quarter defensively.
It starts with energy, but also it's about the scouting report. Credit to the defensive coordinator.
Kicks it out to Kerr. Offensive rebound. Kukoc draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This might be 3 points the old-fashioned way for Kukoc. What a crafty score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. San Antonio trails by 18. Person no good.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Kerr with it. Williams picks him up. Brown the pass to Kukoc. Down low. Here's Wennington. Outside, Kukoc. The three. Rebound by Williams. The Spurs shooting only 21% from the field so far. And it's good, 2 points. Anderson's got his second bucket tonight.
Saw the lane open up, and he led his man perfectly with the pass.
Brown kicks to Kukoc.
Spurs foul. Sean Elliott. First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And they pick up 2.
That's on the defense. You can't let guys like him get this close inside.
Chicago leading by 14. Brown deciding where to go with it. To the wing right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kukoc. And again, Chicago. No good. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. They get it again. And the basket by Purdue. Purdue's got his first bucket of the night.
That is why Purdue is out there. Give this squad some energy.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 20 feet out. And it's good off the back rim and in. Kukoc has got 4 this quarter.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
Pass to Anderson. Baseline J on the way. Elliott misses. And so Brown will bring it up for Chicago.
Tony Kukoc.
They led by as many as 18 points.
Well, Kukoc is a big guy, but he moves with such grace, so agile, and that helps him to get his shots inside.
Back to Williams. Pass to Person. Outside Williams. Here is Elliott. Williams dishes to Anderson. Here's Elliott. No good on the triple.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he's an incredible three-point shooter. So you are ecstatic anytime it doesn't go in.
The next foul will put them in the penalty.
You have to be careful now. You don't want to give away 3 points at the line.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Jordan against Elliott. Goes up from the top of the key. No good from Jordan. San Antonio trails by 16. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
To the middle, Lohaus. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Nice feed there, setting up his teammates perfectly for the bucket inside.
A kick out to Harper. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Robinson's checked in for the Spurs.
Number 50, David Robinson.
It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by Person. Jordan in the corner. Clock at 6. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. 16 points for Jordan.
Zero hesitation. Jordan showing complete confidence in his shooting ability.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Totally unacceptable, inexcusable, the number of points they're allowing inside.
Yeah, coach can't be happy about that. They have to show more fight down there.
On defense, Chicago. 16-point lead.
And he needs to simplify things on offense. He's settling for too many outside shots and it's hurting his team.
Rodman passes to Jordan. Outside Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. They host the Clippers after this game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Here's Person. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Person's got 6.
Chuck Person has really reliable, consistent shot mechanics. He can knock it down when he's in rhythm.
Pass to Rodman. Jordan inside, covered by Elliott. Longley against Person. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Down low, here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
And Robinson's physique at his size is remarkable. When he slams it down, you feel the reverberations in the stands.
Jordan outside. Back to Pippen, and the slam dunk by Pippen.
That's one way to build this lead.
Yep, showtime, Clark, and a real important hoop.
You want to extend that lead.
And it's Williams with the ball for San Antonio. Trailing by 13. A baseline J, and that one comes up a bit short. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Get loud for your San Antonio dancers.
Changes here for the Spurs. Del Negro, he's checked in for Person, and it's Johnson in for Williams. And Chicago also making a switch. Edwards, he's checked in for Longley. Back to Harper, to the inside, stolen by Robinson. Johnson outside. Pass to Purdue. Now here is Robinson. The baseline J off the mark. Jordan against Del Negro. Harper the pass to Pippen. Rodman sets the screen for Pippen. Fades back. Purdue with the rebound. Purdue's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Elliott kicks to Johnson. Pass to Del Negro. And here's Purdue. Here is Robinson. Edwards defending. Shot from 12. Robinson misses. Chicago leading by 13. Outside, Jordan. Inside, Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Pippen's got 6.
And Pippen doesn't just look to beat you with his jumper. He's also adept at capitalizing inside.
Person's checked in for Elliott.
Into the lineup for San Antonio, number 24, Chuck Person.
Harper against Johnson. Pass to Person. In the corner, it's Robinson. Here's Del Negro. 5 to shoot. Robinson passes to Del Negro. Trying to end the drought. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harper dishes to Rodman. Pippen outside. Jordan in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's foul number 2 for him. San Antonio calls timeout.
Yes.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Chicago with the ball.
San Antonio foul. Will Purdue. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Jordan looking it over. Rodman with a screen on Del Negro. Here's Jordan. Rodman kicks to Edwards. Jordan against Del Negro. Shoots a fader. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
Pass to Purdue. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What a possession. Ball movement creating a clean look.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
This team doesn't ask Will Purdue to score much. They want him to do the little things. And Purdue is great at that.
Outside Harper. Rodman sets the screen for Harper. Rodman passes to Edwards. And here is Jordan. Covered by Johnson. Johnson against Jordan. Pass to Harper. 4 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Pippen can't hit.
Defense got all kinds of fortunate right there. Usually he takes full advantage of that situation.
I'm sure he'll take another shot at it if they keep giving him openings. Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Jordan passes to Pippen. Outside for Jordan. Pippen dishes to Jordan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 16 feet away. And Pippen with the basket. The assist from Edwards. Pippen's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is a shot Pippen is very comfortable with. He's extremely effective in the mid-range.
They double him with Jordan. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Purdue. Here's Person. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Unselfish pass by Person. He just wants to see the team put points on the board. Doesn't have to be him.
Jordan kicks to Rodman. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Driving to the basket. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
You know, because of Pippen's length and athleticism and savvy, he's hard to match up against, especially when he's on the drive.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. There's 10 seconds left now here in the second. Out to the wing. Lowhouse. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
Johnson with the assist.
And so it's Chicago holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
He has been getting to the rim and finishing with authority through the first half.
They don't have an answer for him. Can't keep him away from the rim and can't stop him from finishing when he gets there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Rodman sets the screen for Jordan. A 3 for Jordan.
Fantastic work in the screen and roll. Jordan keeping things simple and taking what he sees.
San Antonio trails by 14. Pass to Elliott. Johnson draws the double. Herrera passes to Robinson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Robinson's got 6 points.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
It's Pippen on the wing. Covered by Elliott. Goes up the baseline. And it's Pippen missing. Spurs shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Johnson, the pass to Del Negro. And Jordan sends it back.
With his leaping ability, Jordan protects the rim like a center, not a guard.
Harper, no good.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Johnson, the pass to Robinson. James Edwards pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 12. Jordan down low. Covered by Elliott. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you can't allow Michael Jordan to get inside position. Once you do, you pretty much have to foul.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Jordan. San Antonio making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Robinson over Edwards. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside for Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Sweet move, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
A tremendous team effort, Mike, offensively from them tonight.
Well, they've been unselfish, a ton of assists, plus lots of different scorers out there.
Yeah, things you all appreciate. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Del Negro. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. Harper against Johnson. Pippen outside. To the paint. Here's Harper. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson outside. Outside Robinson. Pass to Del Negro. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Harper's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jordan with it. Robinson picks him up. Pippen outside. Down low. Here's Harper. Rebounded by the Spurs. Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Del Negro the pass to Robinson. And he banks in the layup. Robinson's got 8 points.
At just over 7 feet, you've got to do way more than that to stop Robinson inside.
Pass to Rodman. With a screen on Johnson. Here's Harper. The 18-footer is right on the mark. 8 points for him.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And Coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort. Or lack of one, that is.
It's Robinson high post. Pass to Del Negro. Rodman brings the double team. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So for the Bulls, Luke Longley's checked in for Edwards. Simpkins comes in for Rodman. And it's Brown in for Ron Harper. The Bulls leading by 14. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Jordan. Longley down low. Robinson on him. Longley can't get it to go.
And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
Johnson, the pass to Robinson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
The size, the power, even the foul can't stop David Robinson.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Chicago.
You have to like what we've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And the rejection by Pippen.
Some enthusiastic defense from Pippen, using his full length to stop the offense right at the rim.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. San Antonio trails by 12. Johnson, the pass to Robinson. The rebound by Simpkins. For Chicago, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Pippen outside. Jordan right side. Clock at 6. Pippen, the pass to Brown. Comes up empty down low.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 23. Oh, Jordan right on the defense.
Inside, Jordan runs into some good coverage, but he keeps his cool and finds a way to beat it.
San Antonio calls timeout. checked in for Chicago.
Number 7, Tony Kukoc.
San Antonio trails by 14. Outside Robinson to the middle. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
It can be a simple game. Work it down low. Watch the points go up on the scoreboard.
Kukoc against Elliott. Pass to Longley. Stolen by Robinson. To the inside. Elliott the bucket. Elliott's got his second bucket of the night.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Brown kicks to Kukoc. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Simpkins. Stolen by Anderson. Elliott passes to Johnson. It's blocked.
There is no back down in this fella, putting everything into his defense.
Persons checked in for San Antonio. Williams comes in for Johnson. The Bulls leading by 10. Jordan kicks to Brown. Simpkins passes to Longley. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Spurs have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. San Antonio again missing. Jordan on the attack. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Powering his way to the rack. I love when Jordan shows no mercy on the rim.
Williams double team. Here's Person. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And Chicago shooting reasonably well, 45%. Jordan passes to Kukoc. Inside, Simpkins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, that's a high IQ play on defense there.
That's a spot where you want to foul. Send the message.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Who comes in for Robinson? And Alexander subbed in for Elliott. Brown finds Jordan. Bulls moving the ball around. On the wing, Kukoc, defended by Anderson. Kukoc passes to Simpkins, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That's one way to build this lead.
Yep, showtime, Clark, and a real important hoop.
You want to extend that lead.
San Antonio calls timeout. So it's Williams who brings it up for the Spurs. Down by 15. Alexander, no luck.
You know, these are exactly the kinds of shots that kept me from coaching. This stuff drives a coach crazy.
Yeah, really horrible attempt. They can get much better looks than that.
San Antonio's gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Person. Out to the right wing. It's up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Person's got 9.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
To the inside, and finished off by Longley.
You know, in some ways, Longley makes a little jam like this look really easy. And you know why? Because it is. He's 7'2". Just reaches up and throws it down.
Kukoc against Williams. To the middle. Here's Longley.
Incredible two-way play.
Yeah, offense and defense.
Steals lead to points. The defense doesn't have time to get set.
Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got his second basket.
I love that possession. Get the ball close to the hoop. A winning play.
Simpkins passes to Kukoc. To the paint from in close. The rebound by Purdue. Purdue's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Shoots from 14. Alexander, no luck.
Tough to miss such high percentage looks. Deflating.
Kukoc pass to Simpkins. Purdue against Kukoc. Down low. Here's Simpkins. Rebound San Antonio. And if they're going to make a move, Clark, this is a good time to start.
You're right, because there's still plenty of time left in the game, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of reach.
That's the kind of look you're working towards. Nice play.
Here's Jordan. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
He was doing whatever he wanted to out there. I love how he closed out this quarter.
The D looking helpless to stop him. He's running all over them.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Chicago leading by 14. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. San Antonio trails by 14. Pass to Person. Fires the 3. No good that time. And Chicago shooting here about 46% for the game. Ripped away. Here's Elliott. Here's Person. Cuts off the pass. Kukoc against Person. Longley, and a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Kukoc has got his 3rd assist on the night. 4th quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. And that's collected by Longley. The Bulls leading by 16. Pass to Simpkins. On the wing, Kukoc. Just 5 on the clock. The baseline J. Here's Simpkins. Williams with the block.
He did not hesitate to attack the shot, letting the offense know the rim is under his protection.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Person against Kukoc. Back to Jordan. On the wing, Kukoc. To the inside. Here's Simpkins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Bulls lead by 16. To the left wing. Lots of room. Elliott the bucket. Elliott's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Kukoc kicks to Brown. Pass to Kukoc. It's hauled in by Purdue. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Yes, that goes in.
Love the communication. He knew just when and where to send the hot pass.
Chicago leading by 12. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Boy, tremendous advantage on the offensive boards for Longley there. Easy putback for him.
San Antonio trails by 14. Pass to Purdue. Over to the wing. Person. And the Spurs scoring again.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Brown dishes to Kukoc.
You know, Kukoc is a crafty, unpredictable, good-sized swingman, which helps him keep defenses guessing and gets them to overcommit, and he's able to draw the foul.
No good on that one.
Free throw shooting is a constant cause of concern for them. And today, That concern has been front and center.
The Spurs have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Elliott. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Elliott, man, what a stroke. Sean Elliott, an athletic forward who feels comfortable shooting from here.
Here's Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
And so Jordan nails both of them. San Antonio trails by 13. Pass to Elliott. Spurs passing it around. Here's Person. To the right side. 5 on the clock. A shot. And another basket for San Antonio.
You know, when the defense allows Purdue to get that kind of positioning inside, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. He's just got too much size.
Kukoc with it. Robinson picks him up. Longley passes to Brown. Back to Longley. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Taking contact well on the way up. Longley using his strength to power the shot in.
Here's Elliott. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Simpkins got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Jordan. Outside, Kukoc. Out to the right wing. Here's Jordan. Out to Kukoc. Over Purdue. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
He likes to shoot the basketball. Kukoc doesn't shy away from getting his attempts in.
San Antonio trails by 15. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
The between distance can be a hard shot to gauge, but he made it look easy.
Simpkins passes to Longley. Outside, Kukoc. 6 to shoot. Robinson with the block.
A guy who can block shots from anywhere on the floor. The Admiral denies passes that time.
Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not someone you want to take lightly from there. The fault lies with the defense for allowing him to get a little bit of wiggle room.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Teams changing it up here. The Bulls leading by 10. Jordan outside. From 12 feet out. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Herrera's checked in for San Antonio. And the Bulls making a change also. Simpkins checked in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. A good look from Robinson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Brown. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great determination from Brown.
Third team foul.
Free throw good from Brown. Here's Del Negro. To the wing on the left. Sweet little floater.
Showing off the soft touch and the value of having an effective floater in your arsenal.
Chicago leading by 11. Pippen the pass to Simpkins. Jordan inside. Del Negro defending. Inside. Jordan sails in for the slam.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Del Negro the pass to Robinson. Count that bucket. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, right away, Robinson gets the ball. He's looking to shoot it. He doesn't give the defense any chance to close in on him.
Back to Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Great feed. I like when he looks to move the rock like this.
San Antonio trails by 13. Now Johnson. There's the double team with Pippen. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a re-jump.
Herrera passes to Johnson. Here's Del Negro. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his third assist on the night.
Avery Johnson, a natural leader, a guy who leads with his example and his voice, somebody who plays hard at both ends.
Pippen against Elliott. Oh, what a finish!
Yes, those dunks always feel great.
San Antonio trails by 12. Johnson with it. Strong move off the glass.
Robinson gives you so much on the floor with his defense and rebounding, but there are nights like tonight where he takes over with his offense.
Jordan. Robinson there for the rebound. Here is Elliott. Yeah, count it.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
It's Pippen on the wing. Covered by Elliott. From about 16. No good there.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And that one is good.
That's the look you want.
Chicago leading by 6. Jordan inside. Del Negro defending. That one is off. Johnson outside. Here's Robinson. Beyond the arc. Crane from outside.
How about the damage they've done from deep? Sniping away with great confidence.
They're certainly taking threes in bunches. Can't blame them given the results they're seeing right now.
Jordan, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And everyone in this building knew Jordan would hit it. He just comes alive in these situations. .106 left in the fourth quarter.
Rebounded by Brown. And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. They led by as many as 18 points. Rodman with a screen on Elliott. And that one falls.
This one's close to being over.
I think if they get a couple stops, this game is toast.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. Chicago making a switch here. Kerr's checked in.
Steve Kerr.
Now Johnson. Good.
That is good offense. Unselfish play.
And an intentional foul right there.
Avery Johnson. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And so here is Chicago.
Defense tries a little too hard to stop Jordan, and he smartly draws the foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those free throws right there now give them a little bit of breathing room.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That's in there.
a nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Sean Elliott. Fourth personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Scottie Pippen.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 7. What do you think, guys?
And, you know, the clock is running out on them now. They just couldn't pull it together.
They've got to be disappointed for sure. Not their best effort, and because of this, it's looking pretty much over for them.
Good. From deep. The shot is off. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Jacks up a 3. Down he goes for 3.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Puts up the 3, and there's the 3. So the Bulls win it, and they got to feel good about this win, Mike. They worked hard to come away with it.
Yeah, it's a testament to their work ethic as well as their coaching. Everyone came together in order to grab this road victory.
And they needed everyone to have all hands on deck, didn't they?
They sure did.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. And so long, everyone. Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick, it's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup. With Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sidelines. Well, Clark, this is an interesting game, isn't it? This is the second game in a row that they'll face off against each other.
You know, we don't see teams play each other back-to-back too often like this. It gives this one a playoff feel in terms of familiarity. I'm curious if it'll be similar to their last game.
Here's Ward. Pass to Oakley. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Davis. And Willis pulls it down. Here's Chapman, defended by Oakley. Chapman, the pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Here's Willis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Knicks on offense. Here's Ward. Shoots the 3. Not going to go that time. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, I did catch up with the head coach of the Knicks. He told me he's eager to see how his guys do against Tim Hardaway, saying Tim has exceptional ball handling skills and quickness. And he often uses both to break down opposing defenses and create for himself and his teammates. It's going to take a team effort to bother him up. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
Goodness, Patrick Ewing. Let's see that one again.
Here's Chapman. Shot, high post. Rebounded by Ward.
Got some space in the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Still, not a bad chance for him.
Outside Oakley. Now Mason. Outside Davis. Clock at 6. Off target with his 3.
You know, normally he sinks those threes.
Nice job by the defender, not allowing him to have an easy look.
Pass to Chapman. Here's Leonard. Takes a 3. That one's not going to go. Outside, Davis. Ward, the pass to Ewing. Here's Ward. Guarded by Hardaway. Fades and shoots. Miami grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Boy, they could have built a whole house from the bricks they were throwing up from deep.
Yeah, the 3-ball wasn't there at all. It cost them in a big way.
Let's go. Miami no good on that time either.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
And here's Davis for 3. Good, and it's Ewing with the assist that time.
Just making the right play. He simply gets the ball to the open man.
The Heat trail by 5. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
But they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Fans, please give a big round of applause to your next team.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
He is not missing too many of those. Count on it.
Defensively, that's not the game plan. But sometimes you get lucky.
Here's Ward. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. The second chance effort. And Ewing with the nice inside bucket. Ewing's got his second bucket of the night.
They forced a miss, but they didn't box out Ewing. And that has to happen. Patrick will eat you alive on the offensive boards.
Now, here's Willis. He has yet to score. There's a screen by Willis. Hardaway. And he can't bank that one in. Left side, Davis. Out to Ewing. New York moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ward. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. The Heat trail by 7. Pass to Leonard. So off the run. Knicks with the rebound. Ewing's got his 6th rebound on the night. Davis looking for an opening. And here's Ewing. It's stolen by Willis. Outside Hardaway. Miami no good on that time either.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
And here is Hardaway. Pass to Willis. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
With the rock inside, hey, Willis has one thing on his mind. Let's go to work.
Or the pass to Davis. Over to the left wing. Here is Mason. Here's Ewing. He's guarded by Mourning. Here's Leonard. And the 3 off target. The Knicks leading by 7. Mason with it. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Miami.
And he also put in work on the glass, doing the dirty work for his team as well.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line, 2 shots. Charles Oakley.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
A tone setter both on the floor and in the locker room. Oakley's toughness is beneficial in a multitude of ways.
And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
It's T-shirt time. We know you want one, so make some noise.
The Heat trail by 8. Hardaway with a wide open look. Wide open shot is on the money. For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Or the pass to Davis. Fires from the wing. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Heat in Miami. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Now, here's Willis. 14 points from him the last game against New York.
And you know what else impressed me? Was how infectious his tenacity was. He was simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting a huge amount of rebounds, too.
Now here is Hardaway. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York.
Yeah, the defense really had a lot of difficulty guarding him. They kept putting him on the line. He really burned them from there.
And Mourning throws it down.
It's clear teams are going to have to look out for Mourning on the boards. Get bodies on him or it'll be trouble.
Ewing against Mourning.
Alonzo Mourning.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul. At the line, 2 shots. Patrick Ewing.
That free throw missing.
Ewing is a dominant force. His combination of size and skill can literally carry a team.
And he's good on the second. The Heat trail by 5. Danilovic. He's guarded by Davis. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Willis gets it to go.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
New York leading by 3. Here's Ward. Pass to Oakley. Here's Davis. Lock at 6. Shot's good by Oakley. And the Knicks lead by 5.
This is where Oakley makes his living. Strong move in the lane.
Now, here's Willis. And Ewing sends it back.
As a coach, you love seeing plays like that. Denying your opponent in the painted area.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for New York.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. When they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Miami making a change here. Pass to Cole. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by New York. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And I thought the bench really showed up in that one. Guys playing really above expectations.
It's always great to see a roster working top to bottom like that. They made some smart moves building this squad.
Pass to Thomas. Over Ward. Miami no good on that time either. The Knicks leading by 7. Misses in close. Miami with the ball.
Boy, I tell you what, the bench was a big difference maker in their last meeting, gifting them with a bunch of points and good play.
When your second unit is rolling like that, it gets everyone fired up. Tough to overcome a true full team effort.
Here's Ward. The Heat getting the bucket. Mason the pass to Ward. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Keep the play going, grabbing the board and sending it right back.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. And so here is New York after the Heat pick up 2. Pass to Oakley. Here's Ward. It's Davis on the wing. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Thomas, good. And now just a 3-point Knicks lead.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Ward. Out left to the wing. On the wing, Davis. He had 10 points in the win against Miami. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Davis has got 5 points so far.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
From deep, down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You do not want to let him get in a rhythm from out there.
Here's Ward. Pass to Mason. No one near him. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Here's Cole. Danilovic. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Doesn't get it to drop for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They're up by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
That first quarter looked like a track meet for him. Lots of funning and running.
It's kind of like one of my practices. Either way, great job in transition.
Here's Cole. No scoring in this one. Here's Myers, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
That's good offense, just taking what the defense allows.
Now Harper. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Pass to Starks. Latrey. Here's Ewing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The 7-footer Ewing uses all that size and strength to draw the foul inside.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Ewing. Miami trailing. Here's Cole. Shoots over Harper. Coles can't hit. The Knicks shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Mason with the screen on Mourning. Starts. And the Knicks miss again. And for the Heat, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. The shot's good. 5 points in the game.
Pretty easy around the cup. He'll convert that most every time.
Knicks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And here's Harper from the arc. Hits the free.
Look really easy.
Danilovic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
These squads are showing off now, showing us exactly what they can do from range.
Yeah, both teams are finding space to hurt each other from distance.
Now, here is Starks. Scoreless thus far. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Cole. Pass to Gamble. Over Mason. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For New York, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. The screen from Ewing. Starks kicks to Ewing. Gets an open look and hits. Ewing's got 4 points this quarter.
What confidence from Ewing. Loves taking the mid-range J when it's given to him.
And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Heat have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Gamble. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's how you want to use King offensively. He should be attacking the rim.
Outside Harper. Mourning against Ewing. 18 feet out. And there's John Starks on the assist by Ewing. Starks has got his first points of the night. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Askins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And this guy simply just wants to win and will do anything he can to do this.
Mason, the pass to Harper. A 3-pointer off the mark. A tight game here in New York. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
Mason with a screen on Hardaway. And here is Mason. Back to Harper. And the layup's good off the glass. Harper's got 5 points now this quarter.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Hardaway passes to Willis. Back to Hardaway. Here's Askins. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Askins has got it all tied up now for the Heat. New York's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Reed with a screen for Harper. Up top, Reed. Kevin Willis grabs the miss. Willis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway passes to Mourning. They now take the lead. Mourning's got the lead up to 2 now for Miami.
Finding that close range look. Nice instincts from Mourning.
Harper against Hardaway. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 7 points in the game.
You have to be relentless inside, especially against contact.
Hardaway passes to Mourning. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Dominant play from Mourning inside. Even when you come to expect it, he's tough to defend against down low.
Pass to Starks. The screen from Ewing. Starks kicks to Ewing. And then Ewing with the dunk.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
For Miami, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Pass to Askins. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Askins has got 5 points now this quarter.
He got the room he needed and knocked it down. That's a quality shot.
Harper against Hardaway. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 9.
Love that Harper's not picky. Derek just takes his shot wherever he finds it.
Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Harper. Pass to Askins. Wide open. Knicks with the rebound. Mason's got 7 rebounds in the game. Right side, Reed. Mason looking around. Shot clock at 6. Bounce pass from Reed. Over Mourning. Reed misses. Miami's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Askins. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Starts outside. Picked by Reed. The offensive rebound. And Reed throws it down.
Refusing to give up on the play. Hard work pays off.
Miami trailing. Outside Hardaway. They get it back, and they'll get another chance. Mourning's shot is good. Mourning's got 6 here in this quarter.
Ferocious move from the big man. Mourning puts it right back after the board.
Harper against Hardaway. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Alonzo Mourning. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. Moving the rock and finding the open man. Selfless basketball.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Ewing finds Reed. And here is Mason. Back to Reed. 6 to shoot. Shoots over King. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And that breakdown came from letting him get too deep.
You need to do your work against him early. Get low, drive him out of his spot before he gets the ball and collects himself.
Here's Chapman. Still yet to score. Starts against Hardaway. King's shot is off.
I love how he challenged the shot. That takes some guts near the hoop.
Up again. Here's Ewing.
When Ewing's in a groove like this, he is a scary individual to have to defend.
Hardaway with it. Pass to Chapman. Doubled by Reed. Here's King. And that one, good. King's got 4 points in the quarter.
He sees an opening and takes it, moving the ball inside and into the hands of a guy ready to score.
There's 1:40 left in the first half of the game. Harper kicks to Starks. A three-pointer, no good. Miami's on 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Leonard, bank shot, no good. New York's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%. but they've continued to let him fly.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Pass to King. And Ewing with the block.
Time and time again, Ewing has shown that he's willing to meet you at the rim if you're foolish enough to challenge him.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Here's Chapman. Hasn't made one yet. Stolen by Mason. Harper against Hardaway. Harper, no good. The Heat trail by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And again, it's the Heat missing.
You know, you got to feel for him. He just cannot seem to buy a bucket here.
Yeah, but he has to stop shooting. He's really hurting his team.
Pass to Reed. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Reed's got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at Patrick Ewing in this game so far, he has been everywhere.
Already has racked up a double-double through the first half. We call that a stat sheet stuffer.
And if he can carry that performance into the second half, he's going to have some monster numbers.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Anderson dishes to Davis. Reed with a screen on Hardaway. And it's Davis missing. The Heat trail by 6. Chapman the pass to Willis. Yep, that one goes in there. Willis has got 6.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
And it's Tim Hardaway with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's New York with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Starks. Misses the 3.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Hey, don't let the height of Hardaway fool you. He's not that big, but he can compete anywhere on the court.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Reed. 5 to shoot. D2 from Anderson. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Starks.
You know, Chapman is a solid go-to guy on offense, a guy who can really play either guard spot. I like his versatility.
That one drops. He ties it up. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Starks outside from about 19 feet and off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Knicks lead by 2. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now here is Hardaway. 6 points for him. It's stolen by Davis. Reed kicks to Oakley. Starks, right side, back to Oakley. Lock at 6. Screened by Oakley. Here's Davis, carried from 15 feet out. And it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Shot's good by Oakley. Oakley's got 7.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Heat trail by 6. Chapman the pass to Willis. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Davis with the double team. Pass to Chapman. Now here is Hardaway. Started by Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard. And again, it's the Heat missing. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Davis gets a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Davis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
Good pass out to the perimeter. Reading the defense and executing.
Chapman the pass to Mourning. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Starks kicks to Reed. Tries from the block. Leonard grabs the board. The Heat trail by 9. Outside Willis. Chapman the pass to Leonard. Good on the triple.
So decisive on offense. I like seeing him go right up with the J.
Anderson outside. Pass to Starks. Davis kicks to Anderson. Now here is Starks. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Chapman.
There are very few players who can slow a score of his caliber down.
Davis, the pass to Reed, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Patrick Ewing's checked in for the Knicks. Harper comes in for Starks.
Patrick Ewing, Derek Harper.
Oakley, a screen on Hardaway. Harper wide open. Drills it from outside. Harper's got 13.
Harper has the size and the quickness, and I think he's equally capable of scoring or passing out of the pick and roll.
Pass to Willis. Mourning inside. He's guarded by Davis. And there it is for him. 10 points for him. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Ewing. And here's Anderson. Back to Ewing. Shot clock at 6. Harper kicks to Ewing. Uncovered. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists tonight.
Check out Ewing shooting right off the pass. He already has the shot lined up just how he wants it.
Now, here's Willis. He has 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's a great way to energize your team.
Right? I mean, the timing and the chemistry on display with that well-orchestrated alley-oop.
And looking to even up the score. They're hoping that's the start of a run.
Here's Ewing. 15 points in the game. To the middle. And stolen by Mourning. Chapman the pass to Hardaway. And it's Willis finishing it off.
The 7-footer Kevin Willis. Easy to jam it for guys like him. Wish I had his height.
Outside, Davis. Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
Impressive anticipation on the lead pass. Putting it right on the money for his teammate.
The Heat trail by 5. To the paint, here's Mourning, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Mourning's got 12.
And this young man is special. Once Mourning starts cooking, he's hard to slow down.
Davis, the pass to Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And hopefully that one-handed dunk gets him going.
I think that's why he went for it. These guys need a boost, don't they?
Yep.
Especially in a game this close. No question.
Pass to Mourning. Sinks that one from the post. 14 points for him.
And, you know, we certainly know Mourning is capable of this. Once he gets going now, he can catch fire.
Outside Harper. Down low. And Ewing slams it in.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
The Heat trail by 5. Here's Chapman. He's got 6. Hardaway for 3. The rebound by Oakley. Oakley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ewing. Outside, Davis. Ewing left side. Hardaway passes to Chapman. Back to Hardaway. Count that one.
Impressive work down on the block.
New York leading by 3. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. New York going with almost an entire new group. Williams, he's checked in for Ewing. Smith comes in for Anderson. Starks checked in for Harper. And it's Ward in for Hubert Davis. Now, here is Starks. To the left wing. Here's the 3. Ward, good. Ward's got his second basket of the night.
The defense was wanting, and he gave it to him.
The Heat trail by 6. Shot on the way, and he drops that one in. He's got 10.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
There's 1:54 left in the third. Right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. From 17 feet out. And it's Gamble missing. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Ward. He's got 7. Plenty of space. And Coles pulls it down.
I think there's way more they could have done there to try and open something up, get something a little better.
Yeah, they settled for a poor shot when they didn't have to.
Here's Starks, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
What a fierce competitor. They don't want Starks to hold back. They want him in attack mode like on that possession.
The Heat trail by 8. Here's Cole. Still scoreless. To the inside. 4 on the shot clock. He gets that one.
And what a strong take that was. Just going right at the bigger defender.
Finishes like that demonstrate confidence and should, in turn, improve his after that block.
Now, here is Starks. 6 points for him. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
He is absolutely a wrecking ball on the offensive board. Charles Oakley crashing with a lot of force.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Coles. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
You don't get a lot of those chances. He's going to want that shot back.
Here's Ward. He's got 7. Pass to Oakley and stolen by Thomas. Here's Gamble, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Patrick Ewing making highlights for New York. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And don't go away. We'll be right back. This is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The Heat trail by 8. To the middle. Mourning's shot is good.
With the game in the balance, can't ask for a better look than that.
Now, here is Starks. Defense is right there. Pass to Smith. Now, here is Oakley. Just 5 on the clock. They get the rebound. Here's Ward. Lets it go from deep. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Look at Williams using his size to win the rebound battle, and then smartly sending it right back.
Here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
Turning up the intensity dial here, trying to rally his team right now.
You're right. That jam might be just what they need.
Certainly lit a fire under the bench. Hopefully the guys on the floor are feeling it too.
Ward, good.
The defense must have missed the scouting report because you cannot leave him open from outside.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. A different look for New York. Davis comes in for John Starks. And it's Harper in for Ward. The Knicks leading by 9. Outside Harper. Over Coles. Here's Oakley. Second chance shot. And it's King with the rebound. And Miami shooting at 51%. Really solid. And it's Gamble missing. For New York, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Offensive rebound, Williams. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Inside, Williams puts his big frame to work and gets himself a close-range look.
Coles passes to Myers. Here's Cole. And a miss there on the triple. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Harper. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Never afraid of the physicality of the game. Harper embraces getting fouled while taking it to the basket.
A different look for New York. Ewing's checked in for Williams, and it's Mason in for Oakland. The Heat trail by 13. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Hardaway. Here's Mourning. And again, unable to change momentum here. Knicks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Now Mason. And it's Ewing in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Mason kicks to Smith. Pass to Mason. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
That's one way to build this lead.
Yep, showtime, Clark, and a real important hoop.
You want to extend that lead.
The Heat trail by 15. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Mourning. Shoots over Ewing, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Now the Knicks with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Smith scanning the floor. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
You look at him here, it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Heat making a switch here. Willis is checked in. To the left side wing. Ewing comes to help. Mourning kicks to Hardaway. Lets it go with a 3. Miami no good on that time either.
Struggling to find their flow while the other team is on the roll.
Yeah, this drought is really hurting them. They've got to mix things up and try and snap out of it.
Mason misses. The Heat trail by 17. Inside. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Mourning against Davis. To the paint. Here's Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Carrying much of the load here in this one, putting them out to a nice lead.
Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. There's a screen by Willis. Trying to get something going. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Knicks leading by 17. Mason kicks to Harper. Outside, Davis to the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Willis. All alone. Coles can't hit. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the inside. And stolen by Mourning. With some arc. And Ewing with the block.
Really hard to get anything over Big Pat Ewing.
Outside Harper. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
The D has to be tighter because he's good at getting inside and slamming it down.
Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
The muscle of Alonzo. Not much the defense can do when he moves like this.
There's the pick. The 3 from Davis. It's hauled in by the Heat. Pass to Cole. Over to the wing. Here's Gamble. 5 on the clock. Hardaway for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Davis. Pass to Ewing. Harper in the corner. Good, and it's Ewing with the assist that time. Ewing's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here is Hardaway. And so Kevin Lockery has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
You can see the coach very displeased with their defensive effort on the glass. They're giving up a bunch of second chance points. They got to get that corrected.
John Starks checked in for New York. Doubled by Smith. Willis the pass to Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway has a really nice skill set. A nightly double-double threat thanks to his scoring and dime-dropping ability.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
They were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. They stuck to their game plan, and it's paid off.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Mason with a screen on Hardaway. And here's Davis for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
The three-pointers clearly the difference for them here in the second half.
Tough to guard a whole team from beyond the arc. They've got it going.
Chapman the pass to Willis. Here's Hardaway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The quickness of Hardaway, it makes Tim a tough defensive assignment.
And he makes the first.
Hardaway at the line, 2 shots.
And so he hits both. New York leading by 19 points. Smith left side. Inside, here's Mason.
Oh my goodness! Come on now.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
He had some bad intentions there. Oh boy, watch out.
Oh boy, watch out is right.
That was crazy. Just incredible display of athleticism.
Hardaway from outside. 3, good.
And Hardaway is a volume shooter from deep for a reason, because he's capable of doing damage from there.
Starks up top. Tries it from 19. And again, it's New York. Here's Chapman. pass to Leonard. Wide open look. Got it!
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Starks outside. Hands off.
That shot was too good to pass on. But he just couldn't get it totally dialed in.
Shoots the three. That shot no good. The Knicks leading by 18. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Reed, he's checked in for Ewing. Oakley comes in for Mason. Anderson, he's checked in for Starks. And it's Grant in for Davis. Poked away. Hardaway with the steal. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Knicks.
Hey, Coach, they were laser focused out there today, playing hard, doing the things that it took to get the win, get ahead, and check the box.
Yeah, they put in the work, and all that sweat is going to pay off with the W.
And you like wins like that the most, don't you? And all that hard work you put in, right? My goodness.
Yep.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Patrick Ewing.
On a roll offensively. He's been in the zone.
Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
You know, Mourning has really a very effective shot fake, and once he gets the defense off balance, he cracks right into him to draw the foul.
First one falls for him. And Miami making a change here.
At the line, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Mourning. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Reed with a screen for Anderson. Now Grant. A 15-footer. Count it. Nice touch.
The fans heading home very satisfied tonight.
With good reason. Their team played well.
Hardaway goes in. And that one is good.
Hardaway.
And so Grant will bring it up for New York, leading by 12. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And they just love playing at home.
Who doesn't? I mean, with how grueling traveling can be, home court advantage really matters.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone. Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. Here with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. And getting the inside reporting from the sideline, it's David Aldridge. Mike, how much weight do you put on these early season standings considering it's such a long season?
Well, you have to give some credit to the top teams, but you also have to consider that some of these units are still getting the feel for how to play with each other.
So as a broadcaster, as a person that covers the league as you do, but who's also coached, is there a game number you put on? You want to get through a quarter of the season, a third of the season? What is it for you?
I think that changes with how many veterans do you have returning from last year's team, because those veteran teams that bring most of the players back, they generally should get off to a quicker start.
That's a good point. Basket counts.
He can hurt you from the mid-range. Johnson's eyes light up when he sees those opportunities in front of him.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. I asked him about Kevin Johnson and the challenge of stopping him getting to the hoop. He said KJ may have the quickest first step in the league. No one can really stay in front of him in isolation. So you have to try and force him in one direction and have rim protectors waiting. Back over to you, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Williams a screen. Fires from the line. Sacramento again missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Barkley takes it off the glass.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Charity stripe shot. The putback. Grant on the follow.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Carr. A 3-ball. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Knocking down your first 3 of the game this early, that's always a good feeling.
A great sign for the remainder of this one.
To the paint, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Easy buckets like that, just what the doctor ordered to get them back into this ball game.
They need something to light that fire, and that, you're right, may be it.
Yeah, right to the rim and left nothing to chance with the dunk. Never know what you're going to see. What a move.
Picked him clean. And Phoenix making a change. Person's checked in.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 11, Wesley Person.
And here are the Suns now. 7-point differential. Pass to Finley. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Person no good. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Look at Richmond finding a seam and bravely going into the contact.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of this, and the first one drops. Good on both.
He can do so much damage from the line. The defense has to be more careful around him.
Now Johnson, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Pass to Barkley. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Kings trail by 5. Here is Richmond. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
There's some mass and density to Richmond.
And here is Johnson. To the middle. And there's Barkley. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Barkley's got his second bucket of the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
Edney, the pass to Williams. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And, you know, when talking about that last game, they were relentless. They never let up, kept attacking on offense. And because of this, they overwhelmed the opposition and shot a very high percentage.
Yeah, and you got to highlight how dialed in the coaching staff was. They got the most out of their players on offense.
Here's Johnson. Sacramento making their last shot. Pass to Person. Back to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Person with the bucket.
He was totally prepared to take his shot right off the pass.
The Kings trail by 6. Here's Edney. Still without a basket. Kept alive. Grant. That's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Johnson kicks to Finley. Pass to Person. From past the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. Grant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Grant sets a screen for Williams. Drops in the tray.
And that's exactly what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the inside, Finley. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
Here's Edney. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Can't forget about all those swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. Barkley dishes to Johnson. Back to Barkley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
Big stuff by Williams. Hard to stop a near 7-footer from attacking the rim.
Here's Edney. Still yet to score. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Johnson can't get it to go.
That one hurts. Point-blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
Williams can't hit.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Pass to Johnson. No good from outside. The Kings have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Williams. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And for the Suns, they're shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Here's Person. Shoots it. Nice jump shot. Good. Person's got 5. The Kings trailing. Richmond outside. And he lays it straight in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Phoenix calls timeout. Williamson is checked in for Grant. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Suns. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento. Pass to Tisdale. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The assist goes to Smith. His job is to move the ball, get everyone else some shots.
Here's Edney. For 3, Richmond knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 9.
Tell you what, both teams have got it going on. I mean, playing phenomenally well.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be hard to keep this pace up. We'll see.
Now, here is Smith. From the line, here's Manning, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Nice job from Manning to work himself into position for that offensive rebound.
Here's Edney. Pass to Richmond. Over Person. Williamson. It's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 1.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Smith. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Yeah, and Green provides a lot of toughness. I mean, especially on the glass where he wreaks havoc with his constant motion and activity.
Now here's Richmond. 9 points in the game so far. Mr. Williamson. Again, Sacramento.
So quick to find the open man.
Well, Phoenix shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this match. Here's Tisdale. Here's Person. Last time out he had 13 points. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Williamson with the rebound. The Kings leading. Richmond with it. Pass to Edney. Here's Williams. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Smart approach to this possession. Working the ball inside for a point-blank shot at the hoop.
Smith with it. Williams picks him up. Green with a screen on Williams. Person with the bucket. Person's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
And the defense has to know where he is at all times. There's simply no excuse letting him get this wide open from deep.
Here's Edney. Richmond outside. Williamson left side. It's hauled in by the Suns. From deep three-point territory, it's all tied in Sacramento. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Please direct your attention to center court.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Seems like even when they miss fire, they're coming up with the rebound. I love the hustle.
They've been the more aggressive, physical team for sure.
Wide open, and it falls over the rim and in. Williamson's got 6. And it's the Suns with the ball. Smith the pass to Person. Here's Tisdale. 5 to shoot. Pass to Manning. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Owens no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. Person with the bucket.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here he goes, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And Sarunas Marciulionis is a crafty player. Strong, physical, smart, really good at slashing to the rim and finishing.
Now here is Smith. Nothing on the board. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Precision mid-range shot. He found his angle and goes right up.
Marciulionis against Smith. Here's Marciulionis. Banked in off the glass. And the Kings lead by 2.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Pass to Person. A miss that time. Would have put him up. So for the Kings, their last game a win against the Pacers. Here's Manning. The 3. They get it back. Johnson draws the double. Here's Person. That's tipped.
And he shows off his defensive instincts on that rejection.
Here's Marciulionis. Pass to Edney. Now here's Owens. He's covered closely. Misses the baby hook. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. With the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This is the pressure Manning puts on opposing defenses, making them foul him inside.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Sacramento.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Not only that, but they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up at a 3.
Kings have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And he gets the bucket. Marciulionis has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, I like the opportunistic attitude right there, as well as the aggressive finish inside.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Barkley, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Substitution for the Suns, number 34, Charles.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
Boy, they dodged one right there, didn't they?
Yeah, he won't miss a look that wide open very often.
Now, here's Owens. Scoreless thus far. It's rebounded by Manning. Manning's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Person. Fires for 3. Owens with the rebound. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's the drive. And Owens throws it down.
Muscling his way in. That's bully ball by Owens. Right in the lane for the 2.
Johnson outside. Pass to Person. Good D by Williamson.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Here's Marciulionis. He's got 6. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And it's the Suns with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to Manning. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. Manning's got 4 this quarter.
This is where you get Manning the ball. Let the big man go to work down there.
Marciulionis passes to Edney. Sacramento moving it around. Takes it inside. Here's Owens. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Marciulionis, and he jams it with authority.
Excellent handles. He's so crafty with the rock at times.
Phoenix trails by 6. Here's Manning. Here's Person. It's good from long range. Person's got 13.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Edney, the pass to Polynice. Here's Marciulionis. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Marciulionis has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Kings. Pass to Owens. Shoots from the elbow. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
The defense has to watch Owens in this area. He's got a very solid jump shot.
Phoenix trails by 8. Here's Manning. Here's Barkley, and then Barkley with the dunk.
His athletic ability, especially his vertical, levels the playing field for him at the 4 spot, making up for his smaller build.
Here's Marciulionis. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Count that one.
His hot streak continues.
night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Kings. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Driving the lane.
A defensive effort like that, that's why they're trailing.
Exactly. Oof! You have to meet the offense's physicality. And they did not.
Yeah, because when you don't, this is what happens. They throw it right down in your face.
Out of bounds, it will go to the Suns. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And Phoenix also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Phoenix trails by 10. Johnson kicks to Smith. And Smith gets double-teamed. Manning. And the Suns miss again. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So, yep, that one goes. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Hey, the field goal percentages tell the full story. One team is playing more smart and efficient basketball.
And the other, not so smart. They're playing too fast, not getting good looks, forcing things. Expertly placed bounce pass, avoiding interference, and getting it to the shooter.
Screen by Grant. Here's Hurley. Some solid defense from Johnson. Phoenix shooting 47%, pretty solid. Manning with the bucket.
Danny Manning ain't playing around right now, folks. He wanted those two.
Kings leading now by 8. Grant with a screen on Smith. It's rebounded by Manning. Phoenix shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for.
He's got excellent vision on the floor, creating for his guy with a spot-on lead pass.
Here's Carswell. No scoring in this one. Williams from outside. The shot will not fall.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up at a 3. Teams love hammering the ball inside and getting easy looks.
Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Richmond with the bucket.
And Richmond's mid-range J is a thing of beauty. He's so lethal from this area.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Smith. And here's Barkley. Puts it up from 7. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one. Sacramento leading by 4. Grant outside. On the wing, Williams. Shoots over Barkley. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just smart offense from him, playing to his strengths.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Substitution for the Suns, Michael Finley.
1:36 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Finley. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Barkley. Connects from 3-point range. Barkley's got 17.
And he has been dialed in since the tip with his shot. Great output from him so far.
Now, here's Grant. Back to Richmond. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Grant the pass to Carswell. Pulls from the top of the key. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Well, you expect Richmond to run up the scoreboard. A guy with a talent for finding points.
To the paint, here's Barkley. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Great feed to the interior, resulting in a successful attack right at the hoop.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Richmond with the rebound.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Down low, here's Grant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 12.
Fantastic anticipation with that feed.
Pass to Williams. 3 seconds left, and the layup is up and in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Kings ahead, up by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Here's Edney. Inside. Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
I tell you what, that's a strong move there.
Well, you don't have to be explosive, Clark, when you have his length, and he is plenty long.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he took it up with a ton of forcefulness that time. Used his height to full advantage.
Persons checked in for Carr. Kings leading now by 3. Outside, Simmons. Here's Edney. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Grant. Shot clock at 6. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, they looked okay with him taking that shot from mid-range, and he didn't do anything to change their mind.
Johnson, a wide open look, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Screen by Grant. Here's Richmond. Rebound by Williams. Phoenix trails by 3. Person, the pass to Barkley. It's deflected.
Good idea to attack the rim, but stellar defense denies him in the paint.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Grant sets a screen for Simmons. Outside for Richmond. Good work there as it goes. Richmond's got 15 points. Now Johnson. Pass to Finley. Now Barkley. Here's Johnson. Pocket 6. Phoenix, no good that time either.
That was absolutely his shot to miss. Plenty of room at the arc, all set up. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Again, Richmond missing.
I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he was too open or something. He really should have hit that one.
Amazing one-handed punch right there.
Oh, man on a mission, Clark. You're right. In a close game, showing some ferocity.
These are the dunks you better finish if you're going up with just one hand.
Simmons passes to Grant. That one drops for him.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early. The free throw drops for Grant. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Johnson kicks to Barkley. Here's Finley. Back to Barkley for 3. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
A shooter of his caliber can never be left that wide open.
Grant outside. It's stolen. One-on-one here. Here's Finley to the wing right side. Person. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Making plays for others. That's a great kick out.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Edney. On the wing, Richmond. Simmons passes to Richmond. There's the triple. It's a hand on it. Grant on the follow. Grant's got 19 points.
Did not give up on the play. Fantastic energy.
Which is what you show on all of these plays, Clark. Fantastic energy. Great job, though, following up that shot.
Amen.
Yeah, he turned a miss into a make.
Here's Williams. Sacramento making their last shot. That puts them in the lead. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
Here's Edney. Screen by Grant. Here's Richmond, and Richmond with the stop.
Watching Richmond get up and throw it down. Yes, sir. Superb at elevating to the rack.
For Phoenix, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Williams dishes to Johnson. Here's Person. Off target from outside. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the King. They've held a 12-point lead early. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Left side, Grant. Pass to Edney. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Simmons for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 4-point Sacramento lead.
At 6'7" with excellent passing ability, the ability to hit a 3, Lionel Simmons is a valuable piece of this offense. He got the space he needed, and with his shot, that's going in more often than not.
Grant with a screen on Johnson. Edney, the pass to Simmons. Over Finley. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. From downtown, another 3 for Phoenix.
Looking to stretch things out and using an accurate shot to do so.
It's Richmond on the wing. Grant with a screen on Person. Pass to Edney. Back to Richmond. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Grant. That's good. Grant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, I think when you give up second chance points, a lot of it comes down to simply a lack of effort.
Yeah, it's simple. A key part of playing good defense is limiting the offense to one shot. And that starts with boxing out.
Buries it from 3-point range. Finley's got 10.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unsub
To Richmond for the 3. Edney with the bucket. Edney's got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
Eye for an eye right there. You hit me with the triple, I'm coming right back at you with the 3 of my own.
And you love that mentality. Both sides playing with fire in their bellies tonight.
Now here's Johnson. He has 7. Barkley. It's hauled in by Carswell. Carswell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Edney. Richmond with the screen on Johnson. Lots of room. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Instincts take over for Richmond. Once he has the ball, he knows it's go time.
The Suns have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Here's Person. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get into space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. A 3 from Simmons. Rebound by the Suns. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. Here is Williams. He's covered by Grant. 6 to shoot. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Williams. And now a 3-point Suns lead. The King shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Grant with a screen on Johnson. Grant on the wing. It's stolen by Barkley. Now Finley. He's got 10. The shot by Johnson, no good. Outside, Simmons. Timeout called by the King.
Timeout. Start it.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Kings with the ball. And here's Richmond. 19 points in the game. Count it. Richmond's got 8 points in the quarter.
Relentless effort on the offensive end. The defense just can't contain his energy.
Smith outside. Pass to Person. This one for 3. The rebound by Grant.
The defense has to feel fortunate with that miss. He's not usually the guy you want to leave open from downtown.
A minute 42 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Williams passes to Edney. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Edney's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Kings. The Suns shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Here's Person trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Kings leading. Williams inside, headed by Green. Richmond against Person. Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Leaving no room for error with the slam. Great decision there.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Smith drawn the double team. Here's Person. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Good look at the basket.
You got it. Now, here's Grant. He's got 23. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And the Kings making a change here. Marciulionis is checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Smith. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Manning. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
Got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Sacramento, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Phoenix trails by 7. Pass to Johnson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists tonight.
Inside, Johnson has to rely on his agility. That's how he breaks down the defense and finds himself a look.
Timeout, Kings. Owens is checked in for the Kings. Williamson comes in for Williams. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Marciulionis, that's good.
Can't forget about him in the corner because that's when he will strike.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Outside, Green. Green draws the double. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. From deep, Johnson. Owens with the rebound. Kings leading now by 8. Stripped away. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Finished off the break. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you see how quick Johnson is. In transition, he's an absolute terror.
Here's Manning. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Marciulionis. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. High post shot. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the shot goes in.
Not allowing the defense to get to him. Owens is outstanding at staying with his shot.
Phoenix trails by 7. Johnson kicks to Green. to Manning. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Seemed as if he had the angle to finish, but the defense did just enough to throw him off. And that's a strong defensive effort to force the miss, especially against someone of his caliber.
Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
Points they needed right there. You like the fact that he took it right to the rim.
High percentage look at an important juncture in this game.
Here's Edney. Ball's knocked loose. Owens with it. Launches it. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
The arc isn't a go-to spot for Owens, but when he believes in a shot, he will take it.
The Suns call time.
Your Kings Destiny.
Barkley, he's checked in for Tisdale. Phoenix trails by 8. Pass to Smith. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 8th assist in the game.
It's all about agility for Smith inside. That's how he gets to a close-range look.
Marciulionis passes to Polynice.
Been a shootout all night. Why let up now? I say keep it going.
Why indeed? Keep going to the well and get buckets.
Now Green. Green draws the double. Smith outside. Outside Green. Just 5 to shoot. Shots good by Barkley.
Contributing heavily, doing his part on the offensive end.
He's got a great basketball IQ. He knows what'll get his team back in it.
Here's Marciulionis. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
The ball goes to Phoenix.
And Phoenix has possession. Johnson, the pass to Manning. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Not a big outside shooter. Manning gets the job done there.
Kings leading now by 4. Marciulionis a screen on Johnson. Pass to Marciulionis. And he gets it to go.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Phoenix. Now Barkley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Barkley's got 4 points in the quarter.
With the game in the balance, he is ramping up his intensity. You can feel it.
And that's exactly what Coach needs from him. A big offensive effort down the stretch.
Williamson outside. Clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here.
Fought his way right through the defense there. Would not be denied.
Phoenix with the ball. They trail by 6. Johnson, the pass to Manning. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Love when Manning goes up with that kind of power. When he does that, he can be dominant inside.
Inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Special delivery. Take this, defense.
Clark, he dealt with the shot contest like it was nothing.
Not even there.
Well, he had a lot of momentum behind him on his way up.
Hot Rod Williams is checked in for Phoenix. Smith kicks to Johnson. Barkley left side. Second shot opportunity, and the bank shot is good. Barkley's got 28 points for the game.
Stepping up when it matters most with that putback.
Well, he just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he has.
Williamson, the pass to Carswell. Count it, good. Carswell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Got it in close, and that just about always helps.
Johnson kicks to Barkley. Double team on Barkley. Williams passes to Smith. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Manning with the bucket.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
Sacramento leading by 5. Richmond outside. He's off on that one. Excellent defense there from Smith. Pass to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barkley. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Timeout, Kings.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Michael Finley, he's checked in for Phoenix. Hart comes in for Smith. Here's Corbin. He's guarded by Finley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Kings lead by 7.
Love the hustle there. Extending the possession, just generating offense.
Johnson draws the double. Here's Finley. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range. As the lesser of evils, it paid off there.
Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 9-point Kings lead.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Pass to Williams. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by Smith.
Coaches love to see this kind of high-effort D, especially right at the rim.
Here's Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hurley, he's guarded by Johnson. Goes up on the high post. He nails the jump shot.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Now Williams. And he hits from 17.
That's a shot that will be there all night for Hot Rod.
Barkley against Richmond. Here's Corbin. Another chance here. That one goes in.
He likes the mid-range, Jay. You have to get right up into his shirt if you want to stop it.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Clock at 6. Puts it right back up and in.
Look at KJ simply outworking the defense, making the interior contact a non-issue.
1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Richmond outside. Smith against Barkley. For 3. That does not go. Phoenix trails by 7.
In order to get back in this one, they'll have to be perfect from here on out.
No wiggle room at all. Any mistake or lost possession could shut the door on their night.
Buries the deep ball.
So skilled at running the offense. Johnson knows his guys depend on him to find them.
Richmond outside. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
From ultra short range.
Yeah, you know, Clark, it doesn't get any closer than that, literally.
Nope.
Never a bad idea.
The Suns call time.
Here's the lineup for your Kings.
Williams in the post. He's against Smith.
Williams getting fired up and getting it done, delivering the big bucket for his team.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A chance here, Mike, to possibly put this game away.
They have to remain focused.
Third team foul.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And the Kings making a change here. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Now, here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. Johnson, double team. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Great awareness to recognize the double and get the pass away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Score quick, foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
A little bit of luck has to be on their side if they ought to come back. It won't be easy.
Richmond, he's checked in for the Kings. This offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Everybody sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you really hard to defend.
Here's Sacramento now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Simply as calm as you can be in that situation.
He's got that mentality. Doesn't shy away from big moments.
The Suns call time. And what's their best move at this point?
This is a tricky situation. I mean, they need to get some kind of bucket to stay alive. They got to do it fast, though.
Either a three-pointer or score quickly and take the foul.
Here's Johnson. Now Finley. Missed on the 3. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. Well, it was an absolute thriller, Mike. We were so fortunate to watch it. These fans, too, holding their breath. They had to until the final whistle.
There was no shortage of excitement, and getting it done in front of the home crowd makes it even sweeter.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.